We open on a cargo ship somewhere in the far north.
Skipper, look there! It's not possible, but that iceberg's moving right toward us.
Right full rudder.
I don't believe it. The iceberg's turning too.
Before they know it, the ship has turned onto its side and is slowly sinking. While they send out a distress call, we learn that Loki made the iceberg collide with them.
I shall have my final revenge upon my unsuspecting half-brother, Thor, god of thunder!
We're right here, you don't have to yell. And how does turning a cargo ship over get revenge on Thor?
Hey, Angelica, what are you doing tonight? Want to see a flick?
I'd love to see a flick, Bobby.
Great!
Sure is. That's why we're going to the Bijou together.
The Bijou? Nah, I've seen that flick at the Bijou. Let's go to the Rialto.
Bobby, I've got a date with Peter tonight.
Oh, that's okay, I don't mind. I just don't want to see the same flick over again. Let's go to the Rialto.
Why don't you get your own date and go to the Rialto?
Now that's a great idea.
We've learned that they both crush on Angelica pretty hard, and she still doesn't have a clue.
Who should I call?
Wind chill factor 0. Wind chill factor 0. Mayday, please respond.
Wind chill factor 0? That's important.
Huh?
Wind chill factor 0? What's that? A weather report?
Would you believe it's my government code name?
While they ponder why Bobby has a code name and they don't, he takes the report about the ship. He says, "We're on our way." I'm still not sure how any of this helps Loki. Maybe that helmet is squishing his head. A diamond that size could cover a lot of Aunt May's house payments. And by the way, Iceman, the ship is still sinking. I think they'd like a moment of your time.
You saved our lives, Iceman, but we're stranded here on a damaged ship.
Don't worry, we'll get you shipshape again in no time.
The biggest issue is a large gash in the hull. Spider-Man will see what he can do. Iceman wants to go get another look at that Viking ship, but now he can't find it.
Stand thee back, mortal.
If he ever gets tired of playing with thunder, he can make a good living as a welder.
And now that the ship's all fixed up...
You know, I'll bet she could have fixed that hole just as good as Thor did.
My enchanted hammer detected a strange source of energy in this region.
Say, Thor, what do you know about a Viking ship frozen inside an iceberg with the biggest, shiniest diamond I've ever seen?
Where? On the prow?
Yeah!
The fabled twins of the gods.
Two identical diamonds with incredible power, especially when they're together. Loki has one of them. Iceman just found the other one. Loki wants that one, too.
Come on, Goldilocks. You're not really serious about this Norse god stuff, are you? I mean, you're just another superhero like us, right?
And your homeland Asgard, that's just make-believe? Like Never Never Land, right?
I'm not sure they could have insulted him worse if they had snuck up on him and shaved his head. He says, "Let me show you."
Beyond space and time, there exists a rainbow bridge. This magical bridge is the only road connecting Earth with fabled Asgard. For the most part, 'tis a realm of great beauty and joy.
The storytellers called the Rainbow Bridge Bifrost, and its guardian was Heimdall, a god with very special powers suited to the job. When I saw this guy, I laughed out loud. In the early Thor comics, there was an additional feature called Tales of Asgard. It followed the adventures of Hogun the Grim, Fandral the Dashing, and Volstagg the Voluminous. That's Volstagg. He tended to be the comic relief because he was always bragging and talking big, but when it was time to fight, he was usually guarding the rear. The other two tolerated it because the writer said so.
But there be many regions of Asgard not so friendly, including the frozen land of the ice giants.
Looks like my kind of town.
There is also the dreaded Forest of Thorns, where my crafty half-brother Loki, god of evil, broods and plots.
In the sources, the land of the frost giants was called Jotunheim, and it was not in Asgard, it was its own place. Ymir was the primordial frost giant, and after Odin and his brothers killed him, his flesh formed the earth and everything else. It's really weird. I didn't start reading Thor until I saw the cartoons, but from the beginning I knew Marvel was taking a lot of liberties with the mythology. Loki is one of them. He wasn't so much a god of evil as a god of mischief. He pulled pranks. But what kind of comic book villain would that make? An archenemy of Donald Duck, maybe, but beyond that, no. He can't let Loki get his hands on that other diamond. With both, he'd be just about unstoppable.
Help me find the ship with its mystic gem.
Okay. Ooh, better warm things up a little.
You don't mind if I get closer, do you, hot stuff?
Oh, great. You finally got an excuse.
It's not his fault you can handle the cold. Loki has been doing some divining and he's discovered the approximate location of the other twin.
Now I must leave Asgard.
I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to do that. Odin spends a lot of time telling him he's grounded. Bobby says searching for this diamond is like searching for uranium without a Geiger counter. That gives Thor an idea. He says, I may have a Geiger counter for the gem.
Perhaps as a Geiger counter seeks out uranium, my enchanted hammer can seek out the diamond. There must we seek the mystic gem.
Thank you, brother.
One thing Marvel did get right about him is his ability to shapeshift. He transforms himself into a polar bear. Polar bears are just plain mean, so it fits his personality. I'm not sure why he did that. It makes more sense to me if he bypasses all of them and heads straight for the frozen ship. Because it's not a bear. A more pertinent question would be, why didn't he freeze the bear before it attacked him?
In my world, appearances can be strangely deceiving.
Indeed, brother.
Loki!
You expected who? Instead of working on your snappy comebacks, maybe throw that hammer at him.
And now I possess both twins of the gods. I shall have my vengeance upon my father's favorite son. Vengeance upon the accursed mighty Thor!
Thor, do you feel funny? What's happening?
And now I shall assume his guise.
Or not. He can shapeshift into an exact duplicate of Thor, including detachable hammer. How does that work? The same way everything else in Asgard works. It just does, okay?
This isn't exactly a winter wonderland. Thor, where are you?
Welcome to Asgard's Sea of Flames! It is time for the Ice God to perish at the fiery touch of Surtur, the Fire Demon!
This is the Marvel version of Surtur. In fact, they even changed the traditional spelling. In Tales of Asgard, they told the story of Earth's origin. In that version, Odin defeated Surtur and imprisoned him in the center of the earth so he could provide us with warmth from below. Every so often he throws a temper tantrum in the form of an erupting volcano. He's quite different from the character in the Norse literature. There he primarily figures in Ragnarok, the end of the world. His flames are what destroy the earth.
Look! Thor, it's impossible, but he looks almost alive.
Of course, he merely sleeps in suspended animation. My hammer shall awaken him and make his language understood by all.
But will he speak with an accent? When I was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, finishing up my bachelor's degree in Bible languages, we had a student who was from Norway. I studied his accent a lot. It was delightful. So was he.
Valhalla shall be denied thee, Eric, until you prove your worth by obeying Thor. And Thor commands you to destroy the evil cities of mankind.
Doesn't sound like the Thor I know.
I will obey you, Thor!
Aw, no accent. Oh well. Loki in disguise enchants the ship so it can fly, and off they go, the oars plowing through the air. Naturally, Loki wants to start with New York. The others are finally figuring out that that's not really Thor.
Mortal fools!
Maybe they shouldn't have figured it out. The two of them are off to cause destruction in Manhattan. In a far corner of Jotunheim where the fire giants live, Iceman is realizing he doesn't want to be friends with Surtur.
And now, Ice God, prepare for your destruction!
Heat. Making me weaker by the second. I'll never make it.
What? Ice? But that can only mean...
Zerona is here!
She's gorgeous.
She's another Marvel creation. In this world, she was queen of the frost giants until Ymir deposed her and exiled her. But remember what Iceman said about her?
She's gorgeous.
The feeling is mutual.
Surely he is an ice god, though the shortest one in all of Asgard.
I may not be a giant, Zerona, but neither was another short guy named David.
But was this David as handsome as you?
Huh? Who, me?
Between the two of them, they drive Surtur back into his fire pit.
I have never seen a god like you in my own land of ice giants.
Yeah, well,
I was queen there until monstrous Ymir stole my throne. But, oh, now that I've found you, it no longer matters.
I foresee a very interesting wedding night.
Hey!
Oh, you do not like me.
Oh, I do, honest.
He likes you, he doesn't like being crushed.
But, I tell you what, Zerona. If I help you get back your throne, maybe you could help me find Thor.
Ooh!
I guess this means yes?
So he's going to help her take down Ymir. There's something he doesn't know about Ymir.
In moments, we will be in Ymir's realm.
Tell me, Zerona, is this Ymir as tall as you?
See for yourself, little ice god.
So, Zerona, you have returned and brought a flea along with you.
Well, the bigger they are, the stronger they are.
Yeah, where Zerona is a Costco-sized knockout, Ymir is that. He's not going to beat this guy with brute force like they did Surtur. Maybe he is. Remember, this is a frost giant, sometimes translated as an ice giant. He's using ice to beat him up. Isn't that a bit like starving someone by feeding them too much?
Here's just how little David did it to Goliath.
I doubt that would hold the true mythological Ymir, but it'll do for this one. Zerona is back on her throne. Her people are ecstatic.
That's what I call a deep freeze.
Hail Zerona, our rightful queen, and the ice god, Queen Zerona's consort.
See? You're queen again, and I'm your consort. Consort?
Yes, they had to spell it out for him before he figured it out.
Queen Zerona, you and your consort will rule side by side.
Side by side? More like side by foot. Hey, I can't stay here. We had a bargain.
I must bow to the will of my people, ice god.
You must, but he doesn't must. He has his own people to answer to. I don't think the frost giants are listening.
This shall be your crown, little ice god.
We might have to send it out for alterations.
If you were not Zerona's hero, I would be her king.
Really? Maybe we can make a deal. Here, give her this. Instant engagement ring from you.
My mistake. One of them is listening.
I can't marry you.
I know.
I mean, what if you accidentally stepped on me one day or... Huh? What did you say?
We are from different worlds. Besides, there's one here who truly loves me.
And it worked. She's foreseeing a much more interesting wedding night now.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, I'm broken-hearted, but I'll get over it.
Unfortunately, my people still want you. But if you should escape, this way.
If he were to escape, well, shucks, she'll just have to settle for engagement ring guy. She will endure for the good of the realm. One thing you can say for that bubble, it's keeping those things out. But Thor is tired of it keeping him in.
Now I know why this place is named the Desert of Despair. But I will not despair. More shall prevail.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but he has places to be. I don't know what thumping his hammer on the ground like that was supposed to do. In the comics, it made him change back into Don Blake. Today, it's a supercharger.
Today, New York. Tomorrow, the world.
He's supposed to be a god with all this power, so why can't he do it all today? I think his press agent has been overstating some things. While Iceman confronts the Viking, Thor goes after Thor.
You!
Wait, Only Thor's real hammer is supposed to do that, and it only returns to the real Thor. I thought Loki only took his form, not his powers, too.
You were the twins of the gods! And what witchcraft be this?
And now he gets to figure out how to get them out.
We're out!
Never mind. He read the manual on those things way back when Odin first bought them.
And look! He's Loki again!
Nay, not the twins! God, they will punish me! No!
Yeah, remember that bubble? It fits Loki as nicely as it fit Thor. Thor then crushes the gems to powder. If it was that easy, why didn't somebody do it a zillion years ago? With Loki gone and the gems destroyed, Eric's sword has lost its enchantment. So has his boat.
Help!
He apologizes to Thor for letting himself be deceived, but that was what Loki did, and he was very good at it. His other name is Trickster. Again, he pulled pranks, practical jokes, and caused foul-ups. He fooled people. It was his job.
My work is finished. I shall return to Asgard. Your queen Zerona shall know that her ice god remembers her.
Always.
Queen Zerona?
Yeah. She was almost the little woman, but not quite.
For once, Bobby wins. I wonder how long he'll hold on to his joke about the little woman before he tells them the story. If I were in his place, I'd drag it out as long as I could. Not only does he have a government code name, he has a queen waiting for him if he ever returns to Asgard. Beat that, Peter. Let's talk about Thor's voice. It doesn't fit the character. A thunder god should have a booming voice even when he's talking normally. This voice sounds like it belongs in a cubicle in an office. Thor won't be back in this series that I know of, and I'm okay with that. Every time we teamed Thor up with other heroes, it got complicated, and this was no exception. The Spider Friends can't deal with a creature like Loki, so this was a Thor episode, not a Spider Friends episode. They were backup characters in their own show. I'm not sure why our creators would do that, but I would be quite comfortable with the idea of them not doing it again. As a welder. Achoo! Achoo!